Hey guys! As you may know, I am quite obsessed with washi tape, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for my own research purposes. It's nothing that serious really, but I went to a few different dollar stores and stationery stores and got some washi tape cutters. And today we're gonna see which one is the best. So let's open this one up first. Here it is. You just pull on the side here to open it, and I'm going to go ahead and slip this washi tape in. Looks like it will only fit the 15mm. It is just perfect. I'm thinking we want to evaluate these cutters on blade sharpness, of course, and how smoothly the tape comes out, and price. So this was 3 for 100 yen, so price-wise, I think this is pretty good. I'm not quite sure how to hold this to get the tape to come out. It is a little not smooth. It almost feels stuck. But let's give it a little tear and see how that is. We get a clean serrated cut on the washi itself. So since this is our first one, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Let's look at this Daiso one next. This one is a masking tape cutter, 3 for 100 yen as well. And this one says it is a stand. It looks like you just tug on it a little bit. It said to just spread it, but the plastic's not rubbery or anything, so... Okay, there we go. It's on, and yes, it works as a stand. It does pull out very smoothly. I like this better than the other one. And as for the cut, compared to the first one, you get a very nice, clean cut. This one's a little more jagged looking. Let's give it another go. I'm gonna hold on to the sides here and pull it out. It's much smoother than the first one. And again, I really like the blade on this one. So I'm gonna give this one, I don't know, I liked it a lot better than this one, and this was 2.5, so I'm gonna give this a 3.5. Our next washi tape cutter is also from Daiso, and this is a washi tape cutter that will always cut your tape at the same length, at 3 centimeters, and it shows here that you can use it for labels and stuff, for when you want your labels to be nice and uniform. I just destroyed all the instructions. First, I'm assuming we have to load the washi tape. Oh, and this has a metal blade, so I'm hoping that'll be a nice cut. I'm gonna put my pink washi in here, and let's put this back on. I think it's set, and if I give it one pull, that should be 3 centimeters. The results are in, guys. It is 3 centimeters long, and I like that. But if I were gonna be using this as a label cutter, I would want my edges to be a little bit more clean. So I feel like I would end up cutting the ends with scissors anyway. I feel like I could pretty easily measure it out and cut it too. So, I don't know, what do you think? Moving on, here is our next cutter or container. I think this is from Seria, but I've definitely seen this at different dollar stores. What is nice about this one is that it is actually a shelf too, so we'll pull that out. And it looks like you can put larger rolls in. There's extra room in there. Now here's the moment of truth. I'm gonna cut that. You get a clean cut pretty much every time. I'm gonna go ahead and try it again. Doesn't seem to get caught on anything. Very sharp. If this one came with this blade, I think I would like it even more. I also forgot to rate this one. I'm gonna give this a 3. I like the idea that you can cut your tape at the same length every time. Wasn't the hugest fan of this blade. It seemed to get a little bit stuck, maybe because it's metal, I don't know. And it's a little bit bulky. Would not be something that I would buy multiples of, and also would not fit in my pen case. Anyway, back to this guy. I really like this case, and it has little grooves here. I'm assuming it is stackable. Now, for my collection, not really ideal because I have a lot of washi tapes. But as a little desk washi tape holder, or for someone who is just starting their collection or doesn't feel the need to have hundreds of washi tapes like I do, I think this is really good. I think I would like it even more if it were a little bit longer, but that's preference, I think. So I'm gonna give this a, I don't know, I really like the blade. I'm gonna give it a 4. Moving on, we have another case cutter, and this one is from Seria. This one's very simple. It is a acrylic case, and it advertises it as being stackable, but this one I feel like you would need to open it when you want to use it maybe. And also the blade is on top for this one. This one also holds 5 15mm, and I'm going to close the lid I'm gonna pull down and pull up for the cut. That is a rough edge. And I also don't really like how this tape pulls out. I feel like it's scraping the sticky edge right here. So you're either gonna get like blotchy glue, or this is gonna get sticky and gross. This gets 1 star from me. I'm not a fan. Moving on, these are kind of gimmicky. I grabbed these at Can Do, which is a dollar store. So the tape's supposed to look like the tongue. It's really cute. I'm gonna put this pink washi tape in it and see how well it works. Here we go, guys. The tape is set. I'm gonna close this up. I did struggle opening it a little bit. We're gonna pop his head back on. And there is his little tongue. So I'm gonna give it a pull. The tape comes out very nicely. Looks a little jagged, but not too messy, pretty even. As far as grabbing a second piece, just peel it off, give it a pull, a little noisy, and tear. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I have one more dollar store cutter. This is from Seria. Here it is. There is a magnet on the back, and let me get a tape. We'll set this guy in here, close this up, maybe. Let's give it a tear. Comes out very nicely. Oh, I don't like how wobbly this part is. Let me try that again because I don't think it was down all the way. Oh no, it's very wobbly. I feel like it's gonna break off. And it ended up being very messy. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and we'll try one more time. Ugh, I don't like that at all. The only good thing about this is that it's magnetic. So if you want to put it on your fridge to, I don't know, tape chip bags shut or something like that, I'm gonna give this 2 stars. I like the idea of it. I just wish the execution was a little bit better. Next, we have the Mako pen. It comes with these little cartridges that you wrap the washi tape around, and I'm assuming slide into here somewhere. I'm gonna have to read the instructions. I got it off. It was really tough. So I'm going to load just one of these. I'm gonna take this little doohickey. Looks like there is a little cartridge already loaded on it. Obviously you can only use 15mm and under, so I'm gonna tape that on here. You just wrap it around like that. Oh, that's so easy. Okay, we don't need a lot though, so I am going to stop and I'm just gonna rip it and then slide it in to the Mako, and obviously you would fill it up more than that. Give it a pull and rip. Oh, it is a very fine cut there. Let's give it another go to make sure it works. Very clean cut. This was 600 and some yen, so a little bit on the pricey side. Not sponsored, but Mako, I love this. Last but not least, these are my favorite. This is why I have not been able to give anything more than 4 stars. Was that my maximum? Because these are magical. They also are 300 yen, so a little bit more pricey than the Daiso ones, but I tried these out at the store and they're magical. They also come in 2 different sizes, so this is the 10 to 15mm. The standard washi is usually 15mm, and this is for the larger one, the 20 to 25. It's a little clippy, and just clip it on, pull the washi, very smooth, and rip. Now yes, it is more expensive, but yes, it is the cleanest cut you will ever get. Also, I like that it's a clip-on, so you don't need a ton of these. You can just clip it on to the one you want to use. Here we go. Let's do a little longer piece because that's what we struggled with earlier. Let's say we want a piece about that long. Beautiful. I'm not very good at math and science and stuff, but even though it's a clamp, it doesn't, you know, grip the tape, and it comes in a lot of cute colors too. So as I said, this is my ultimate favorite. Is a little more expensive than the dollar store ones, depending on how you use your washi tape. And if you're not picky, the dollar store ones, the 3 for 100 yen ones, will do fine, I'm sure. The last one I have is actually kind of a little hack that I saw on Twitter, and it is saran wrap or cling wrap, whatever you want to call it. This cling wrap's from the dollar store, so I'm not really gonna rate the blade. I think that really depends on what brand you buy, if you buy like name brand, because this one's just made out of cardboard. But look at all the washi you can put in there. Isn't that nice? I think this is a pretty good hack, especially if you're just starting out on your collection. You can probably keep them all in there and if you wanted, you could decorate this with washi tape. So I hope you guys like this video. I know I'm not the greatest reviewer, but this is something that I wanted to try out personally. I would say the only dark horse in today's lineup was this guy. This one gets the lowest rating for me, for sure. Anyway, that's all for today. My stationery journey will continue. If you have any requests, let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!